Did you know workplace misbehavior is destructive to the business and a distraction for the workers? The behavior itself is unacceptable to management and disrupts the overall functions. Workplace misbehavior is voluntary and is committed by choice. The intention itself can be harmful to the person, the work group, and the organization. To better understand workplace misbehavior, let's take a look at a few examples. There are three types of workplace misbehavior: property deviance, aggression, and political behavior. Aggression is regarded as physical or something you can see and feel. For example, grabbing, shoving, or punching. The most common form of aggression in the workplace is sexual harassment. Sexual harassment is unwelcome sexual behavior, which could be expected to make a person feel offended, humiliated, or intimidated. Victims of sexual harassment is not exclusive to women, but men can also be harassed. What's important is that these incidents need to be reported, whether you're a victim or a witness. More serious cases of misbehavior harmful to an organization concern property deviance. Property deviance is where employees either damage or acquire tangible assets without proper authorization. This type of deviance typically involves theft, but may include sabotage, intentional errors in work, and misusing expense accounts. For example, employees who use company vehicles for personal errands when this is prohibited. Abuse of property can also take the form of direct theft, such as when employees take home office supplies or fail to return items they borrowed from the company. Political behavior in the workplace includes poor leadership practices, for example, favoritism. Or it can be a coworker's attempts to damage your reputation in order to get a raise. Political behavior in the workplace includes poor leadership practices, for example, favoritism, or it can be a coworker's attempt to damage your reputation in order to get a raise. All employees are entitled to and expect to be treated equally. But is favoritism illegal? Not always. If favoritism is rooted in discrimination, harassment, or retaliation, then it crosses the line from poor management to illegal behavior. Now that you've seen the examples, here are the 7 steps to control workplace misbehavior. Step 1. Develop a plan. Devise a well-thought-out strategy to deal with difficult employees. It involves gathering all the information you need and planning the perfect timing of confrontations and the place of meeting, or if HR people need to be present. Step 2. Listen. While meeting with a difficult employee, maintain a positive and calm composure. Actively listen and be impartial. Avoid being judgmental at all costs. Have a clear understanding on what may be causing such behavior. Step 3. Give concise behavioral feedback. It is a common practice to set monthly meetings for feedback about an employee's overall performance and conduct. This meeting is the best time to address behavior issues. While giving negative feedback can be tough and uncomfortable, good managers must know how to convey their messages clearly. Step 4. Deal with the behavior, not the person. Often, anger gets the best of us where we act unprofessionally. But a good manager must be able to control their emotions, focus on the problem and not attack the person. Step 5. Give warning and set consequences. Give out verbal and written warnings. Work with the HR department regarding the company's policy about continued misconduct of the employee. Step 6. Document. It is crucial to have documentation of employee misconduct. This is for future reference in case of the worst case scenario in which problems are not resolved and you must let go of the employee. Step 7. Be courageous. If the situation comes to a point where firing the employee is inevitable, do not have someone else do it. Do it appropriately and professionally. At one point or another in a manager's career, there will always be difficult employees to handle. It is the manager's task to manage these people professionally and resolve whatever needs to be resolved in order to make a positive office culture.